What's up, everybody? My name's Cryptic Pile, and welcome back to another live broadcast. Today, we're going to be doing some asset creation for my video game that I'm working on. So thanks for joining, thanks for hanging out, and thanks for watching. Be real chill today. First, we'll be drawing up. First, we'll be drawing it up, and then we'll be 3D modeling it up. So here we are, just another day, another day. I'm gonna go share my live stream with the peeps. Here we are, another day. Okay, the voice changer is on still. Sorry about that. Give that a switch over real quick.
There we go. That should be a lot better. Shouldn't sound so weird. Forgot I turned that on last night. I was trolling my friends. Now we should sound normal though. Boot up Discord. Light the beacon! And then start the stream. Get it going. Rip, dude, I can't self-promo in Ludwig's Discord anymore. You changed permissions. Oh, that sucks. Dang. It's actually the lamest. All right, well, as per usual, not really expecting anyone, not really expecting the stream to pop off, so gonna get things going. Get things going. All right, so first, I think the first asset we're gonna make is the coin that is like the basis of the entire guessing game, which I sketched out, but I have to make some legitimate SVGs for it. There we go. So the heads is the eyeball and the tails is a cat. Not bad. So we're gonna sketch those out. Anyways, I hope the universe is good today. Get Krita up and going. And we're gonna do the eyeball first. I wonder why it's not sending like the title and stuff that it normally sends. And we're gonna do the eyeball first. So after I do this, the eyeball, the cat, the coin, and then make a little animation for the coin, I'm gonna record some YouTube videos and try and squeeze in some lessons, which I'm not gonna do on camera. This clicker, lock that up, go here. Nice blue colored pencil vibe. Oop. Need to be very nice, very clean, straight lines. They also need to have character, though. I'm like, when this gets turned into an SVG and extended out, like every little freaking ripple is going to be seen. I wanted kind of like something like this. Something like this. That looks cool. I mean, maybe I can still add in like some of those. Just for the vibes, you know? Do another one right here. That's sick. Oh, that's sick looking. Oh, that is so cool. Mission accomplished. Hey, Toast! Toast, you're back! Yo, I totally remember who you are, Toast. And it's totally not because I went and I looked through your chat history. Yo, I actually do remember though. How's Flip doing? How's the game? Sheesh. Yeah, you know, even with zero delay, there's always a delay. You remember Flip though? You said you were gonna flip him into a basket, and you sent me a picture in my Discord. Honestly, I don't know why the stream delay is like that crazy. Internet's having a conniption for some reason. Very weird. Jeez. Tell us you're funny, bruh. Yeah, I'm unaware of why it's like being like this. My bitrate is good. touch up a little bit of these lines. I gotta make sure all these little dots are colored in, because that'll show through when I transfer it into a mesh. Dots in the eye. Information. Dude, you told me, Toast. You told me 2 years ago, Toast. I know, because you told me, Toast. Nah, remember, I totally didn't look through your chat history. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm just messing with you. I was like, oh, I swear I remember who this is. And I looked through and I saw the word flip and I was like, oh yeah, I remember. I remember it was a die, right? How is flip? Yeah, my memory's not bad. All things considered. Got a pretty good melon. Got a pretty good melon on my shoulders. I'm gonna save this for now. File, save as. Heads. File new. I'm gonna make a cat this time. I really need to just change the default color of my background. Yeah, it's gonna be delayed. I was looking even on my end, it's delayed. I mean, my stream delay is set to like the minimum, but sometimes that's just internet. Sometimes that's just how it is. You told me, Toast. You told me, out of all the people in your life, you told me, some random streamer. And I remembered. Are you gonna finish that game? Because I'll tell you what, the game I was working on, it'll get done eventually. This game's gonna get done soon. Should have been Opal Bridge was the name of the Discord. I don't know if you've ever sent it in the Discord. I think you may have just PM'd me. Cryptid Kyle on Discord. I don't know. Gosh, yeah, the delay is bad today. Bitrate's all over. Well, I'm super sorry. There's nothing I can do about that. Aside from, you know, maybe restarting the stream, but... Yeah, no wonder my other internet just, like, couldn't take it. Trying to adjust the stream delay, but... Stream delay. Yeah, I don't even have a stream delay enabled, so it's just internet. There's nothing I can do about it. Sorry. Sure. More than welcome to totally just join too if you never did. All right, kitty cat time. Time to draw a kitty cat. Silhouette of a kitty cat. Alright. Let me look at this picture I drew. Kitty cat. Just, boom, just like that. Set it out. Yeah, I don't know. I do remember seeing a picture of it. Too big of a tail. Let's just do the simple stuff. All right, 2, 4. You're still working on it? Nice. Heck yeah. Keep at it. Animation's hard. Yeah, I might just take a picture of my notebook here and just copy that, because, like, redrawing this is too much work. No, it's not. I just need to lock in. I'm a liar. I'm gonna send it anyways. Honestly, I feel ya. I feel ya. It's hard. Learning something new, making something by yourself, it's not easy. So it's okay. It's okay that you got burned out, because I got burned out on my video game. Happens to the best of us, and honestly, what matters is that you just keep trying. I mean, that's why I'm working on like a completely different idea entirely, because this idea Just feels a lot easier to do. Ugh. Image file. I have so many ideas. It's actually insane how many ideas I have. I just need to get to the point where I can make them a reality, you know? That's the hard part. It's easy to come up with ideas. Dude, drawing is hard. Yeah, texturing. UV unwrapping. So fun. You probably do know a lot. Probably know a crud ton. Which I was looking at your chats, and it's so funny. You were like telling me how to do specific things in Blender. So honestly, goated viewer. When I get into animation, you're gonna be a goated chatter. You already are a goated chatter, but even more so. I mean, hey, make the episodes. I'll make the game. And then, you know, if your episodes pop off and my game pops off, maybe we link up and make a game together. Let me get this into a good spot. Start liquefying it. Start pushing things around, really. I'm going to trace this 1 to 1, and then I'm going to use the push and pull tool to kind of like get the proportions that I want. And then I'm going to go back over it with a different line tool, because this one, lines aren't good. Hey, same. I like that mentality, Toes. You're welcome. You're welcome. I also want to just help people. I want to bring entertainment into their lives. I want to help them pursue their passions, believe in themselves. It's a big part, man. It's a big part, Toast. Gotta believe in yourself. Is it me, or does that have like a lot of charm even though it looks bad? Like, I might just leave it like I'm gonna clean up the lines, but this looks good even though like the legs are all wonky. It's cute. I like it. I mean, time will tell, you know? We'll see where both of our projects take us. My plan is to be very independent when it comes to game dev for the most part. Just because I'm stubborn, and my goal is to be like the Steven Spielberg of indie game dev. I want to get so good at that I can just make like masterpieces every 2 years and just pump them out for the rest of my life. But yeah, I mean, if I get to the point where I'm that good, like, I totally would love to just collaborate with people. That would be a lot of fun. I don't know, thoughts? Thoughts on the cat, even with his wonky legs? Yep. Yerp. He's cute. I like him. Dang, roasted. Roasted. Ready? And then this is what we added to make it super extra cute. Boom. Honestly, I like it. Like I said, you know, he's a little wonky, but I love my little monkey cat. I love my little monkey cat. And you know, if I end up hating it, which I don't think I will, I can always come back and you know, give him some love. Yeah, his tail is pretty long, huh? Is the tail long or is the body small? I think it's perfect. It's charming. It'll always... This will stay between us. This will stay between us, Toast. Okay? When the game comes out, don't tell everybody that this is Monkey. I don't know. Nondescript animal. Whatever. Alright. Start making this coin. Blender time! I love Lo-Fi Girl. Lo-Fi Girl's the best. What a G. Just gotta say, what a G. So many Discords I don't need to be a part of. So many Discords I should be a part of. Like all my friends. Blender time, blender time, blender time. Or I guess I should make the SVGs first, yeah? I don't know what to do. I'm stalling out. gonna turn these into SVGs real quick, and then it's Blender time. Because the coin isn't gonna take very long. Because it's a coin. And I won't be able to do the coin until I have the vector graphics to be able to make the extrusion, to make the mesh, whatever. Let me slide this down here. You all can see what I'm doing. Gosh, actually, I'm gonna keep this here. And then I'm gonna take this. It's a guessing game. See the inception? Desktop. Tails, cat. Boom, boom, boom. Selection, export, trace bitmap. Is this how I do this? Plain SVG. Change this to desktop cat tails instead. Save. Replace. Pretty sure it's that easy. Cast tails? I don't want to call it that. Cat tails, bro. I can't spell. Cattail. Save. We cut this file. Import. Head's eye. Escape. Change to desktop. Eye heads. Save. That should be Gucci Gang. Under time. That was quick. Whoa, hey. I don't want to see any of that. Stream time, not look at the news time. Windows. Dude, I feel ya. Not gonna lie. Most streamers out there just don't care. Like, genuinely, most streamers just, like, stream and, like, chat just turns into a blurb. It just turns into chat, you know? It's not even, like, it kind of sucks. Because I'm a chatter, too. Like, I watch streamers, too, you know? Like, yeah. I get you, bro. I'll remember you, Toast. Oh, but I'll remember Flip, too. Now it's Blender time. Now it is Blender time. First things first, change our units to Imperial. We're gonna, how big is a silver dollar? That's the real question. .5 inches. Got it. Change this to inches. Delete this. Mesh. We'll just go with a cylinder, yeah. feel like quarter of an inch is about how thick they are. Maybe an eighth of an inch. No, every now and then you just gotta like purge those Discord servers, and I'm not offended. Yeah, the real ones, you add back. That easy. Dude, okay, 3 millimeters is like an eighth of an inch. We could always just change this to metric. Millimeters. Oh, it is exactly an eighth of an inch. I'm just him. Ooh, I love VR. I'm a big fan of VR. I used to do VR content. I'm planning on doing VR content again in the future. It's a lot of fun. I also want to make a VR port for this video game, so that'll be a good time. But yeah, I have that up there to rep the VR. So show people I'm a VR freak. VR fanatic. If I had more money, the set would be a way better. I'm hoping I'm gonna save up. I'm gonna get the Steam frame. Steam frame looks sick. All right, let's give this some love here. I'm gonna take this loop. We're gonna inset it. Let's do it on both sides. Give me inset. Okay, maybe I have to do it one at a time. Inset. Yep. One at a time. And then we'll take this loop here. I guess I could just take this face and inset it, right? Trying to think about how rotation 90. Oh, that's not right. Rotation 90. There we go. That's what I want. Z, wait, Z. I'm gonna split this in half. Just make things even. Screw it. Era. Give it some depth. Honestly, it's giving coin. It is giving coin. First asset, dude. Finally! And to think this game is only gonna take 2 assets at first. Ah, I'm so excited. So I'm trying to finish this coin up before 3, which is like midnight for you, Toast. You're crazy for being up this late. Appreciate it though. And then, yeah, I'm gonna do some lessons for my game engine, so that way when I actually get around to making the demo, I'm not like running around with a chicken with my head cut off and having to use anything, because it's all in here, it's all in my brain. I'm not gonna use any of that bull crap. Challenge is worth it. Should I seat this in a little bit more? This is perfect. All right, so I think we apply this modifier. Get it out of the way. All right. So now it's to add the faces onto the coin. So file, import. I need SVG, desktop. Yeah, I was gonna say, you know that game is shutting down, right? Of course, there's a remake. Fans will never let their games die, which is awesome. Oh no. Okay, I did it wrong. I did the SVG scaling wrong. We're gonna go fix that. Doing something wrong here. I thought update preview. Here's to hoping I did this right. Aha! Dude, let's go, let's go. That looks sick. Oh, that looks awesome. Ah, that looks so sick. This is exciting. All right, let's get this one. We did 90. Wrong way. 90. And also 90. Wait. 0? 0. There we go. Okay. Set origin to geometry. Always. Have fun, Toast. Thanks for stopping in. I will be here tomorrow. Hopefully a little bit sooner. Have a good night, though. Enjoy the VR time or the Radium time. I will be here, finishing my coin up in Blender. Honestly, it's looking good. All right, let's get the tails on there. Believe this is a Y rotation? No, it's an X rotation. 90. Convert it to a mesh. Solidify it. Bring that down quite a bit. It needs all that thickness. And then just eyeball it because it doesn't need to be perfect. Here's my coin. I'm gonna give this base mesh a little bit of love first before I boolean everything together and make an animation out of it. So let's take these. Let me see what that looks like. Honestly, I'm thinking it's good. I wanted to put like the little ridges on the outside. Might be a little bit much. I think I would need to bevel it and then extend it. Time to kill my computer. That work? Great heavens! Bro, I can't. No, dude, the topology is gonna be trash. You know how inefficient that is gonna be? Maybe I don't bully in it. Maybe they just live together. Who said things need to be bullied, huh? I mean, the cat mesh is already enough, like... Guys? Guys? I have a feeling the performance on this isn't going to be very good. Guys? Oh, let's see what we can do here. Oh, not that. Oh, okay, yeah, that. Where did the star go? Okay, my computer's crashing. My computer is crashing. This is the worst part. Oh, buddy. We make absolutely everything else unseeable. And then let's do lasso select. This again. Hide this one. Apply this one. Let's go. Oh. Select mode. What even is that? Is that an edge? Is that one long edge there? Can take this whole thing, take the whole thing, and then we want to separate it. Where's separation? separate selection. Star. Okay. And then we bring this back. Bring our coin back in. Should be a lot more optimized, I think. Give this a good remeshing. Remesh. Yeah. Perfect. Now the performance on this should be a lot better now. Woo! Topology doesn't look like a madman's nightmare. Let's go. Now do the same thing to the other side. Let's hide him for now. Bring these back. Hide this one. Go to this one. Apply. Search. Remesh. Smooth. Come on. Bring it into existence, gang. Come on. Okay, that one's not going to work. I think I'm going to have to do the same thing I did with the Gato. But, yeah, I'm going to have to go and I'm going to have to separate all the other stuff. The pupil and the tears. Get rid of this coin here. Go here. Go to that. 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 Wait. Separate selection. So we're just deleting meshes now, guys. What is going on here? does it just delete the other stuff? I don't understand. Just deletes the other mesh. That's awesome. Don't tell me I'm gonna have to do every single one of those things by themselves. Ah. All of this for preemptive optimization. That looks sick. Dude, the remesh on it makes it look so sick. Wonder if I can make it a singular mesh now. Wonder if it even matters. Okay. Wonder if I should just do it one by one. Alright, let's give it a go. Object search, Boolean, union, fast. Give the I a go. Nice. Actually though? Oh, sick. Sick. I'm just gonna apply these as we go, because let's give this a nice, give it a material. Silverish color. Real preview. Make this metallic. I'm gonna have to remember how to animate! Oh god, I'm so bad at this. Ugh. Yeah, I'm still streaming. What's up?
Not much. What I'm doing.
Looks cool, right?
Yeah, I'm learning cool stuff about tech right now. Lots of cool things.
Okay. Nice, dude, that looks sick. I remembered how to do that. Nice. I don't know what's better, a spotlight or a... Was it I? I to insert keyframes? Where are my keyframes? Did I say I didn't know what I was doing? 'Cause I don't know what I'm doing. Let me see. So close to being done. I'm gonna have to look up a tutorial real quick.
How do you make a looping turntable animation like this one? It's actually pretty easy. Here we'll cover 3 methods using keyframe animations. First, select the item that you want to show off. Hit Shift A for the Add menu and add an empty. Select your item again, hit Shift click on the empty and Control P for parent. Select object. Now that they are parented, select the empty. Make sure that you are on frame 1. Find the rotation in the side menu. Under Z, hit I for insert. That inserts a keyframe here. Move the scrub head all the way to the end, +1. You want to be 1 frame further than your last frame. Change
I'm like clearly doing something wrong.
the empty. Make sure that you are on frame 1. Find the rotation in the side menu. Under Z, hit I for insert.
Wondering why I have to like wondering why I have to specifically hover under this. I don't remember having to do that before, but
That inserts a keyframe here. Move the scrub head all the way to the end, +1. You want to be 1 frame further than your last frame. Change the Z rotation here to 360. Hit I again with your cursor over that number. Now, when you move the scrub head back and forth, it's rotating. However, you'll see that by default, it starts out slow, speeds up, and then slows down toward the end. The way to fix that is to change the interpolation type. By default, it's a Bezier curve. With your cursor over the timeline, hit T, change interpolation to linear. Now you have a constant speed.
Kind of like the Bezier. Slows down. And it picks right back up. As much as I like a seamless loop, maybe I can do something with this light here. Oh, what just happened? Great heavens! I just gave it like a slight blue tint. Change it to sun, spot, I think this is good.
Click the Render menu and hit Render Animation. Alternatively, Control F12 will start an animation render. What if you have more than one object you want in your turntable animation? Well, that's easy too. Select all of the objects and parent them to the same empty. As usual, if you found this video helpful,
No, why is it doing this? I have to click on all of this. Okay, render animation. There we go. There we go. Let's go, dude. I actually did something nice and productive today. Today was good. Nice. So I'm gonna go record a little devlog after this, talking about the progress so far. Yeah. I thought I was gonna have time to record another YouTube video, but where are these saving? I don't think I rendered that properly. is working. Ugh.
Control F12 will start an animation render. What if you have more than one?
Now we gotta go help people customize and save hundreds with Liberty Mutual. Mimi, where's the golf cart?
In this tutorial, I will show you how to render your Blender 3D animation into a video file. Correct render engine that you want to use. In this case, I'm using Eevee, but you could also use Cycles. Also make sure that you're using the amount of samples that you want and check over all your render settings. And also, if you want to do any compositing, make sure you've set that all up. So if you don't have the compositing tab, you can click on the plus here, you can click on general, and then you can click on compositing. So if you want to do any compositing, you could set that up. And also, if you click right here on the output properties, make sure that the scene is being rendered at the resolution that you want. And then the other thing to check is the frame rate right down here. And I'm using the default frame rate, which is 24 frames per second. So once you've set up all the render settings and you like how the finished result is, we need to tell Blender to render out all of the frames into individual files in a folder on our computer. Now if you click right here on the output properties and open up this output, you're going to want to choose a file format. And most of the time you're going to want to choose a PNG file format because a PNG is a lossless image, meaning that it won't lose any of its quality. Whereas if you change this to a JPEG image, the image size will be a bit smaller, but it'll lose a little bit of the quality. So in most cases, you're going to want to use the PNG. Now you may be wondering why you can't just click here on the file format and choose FFmpeg video and render this directly out to a video file. Well, you can do that if you want to, but in most cases I would recommend not doing that. And why you don't want to directly render your 3D animation to a video file is because while you're rendering, if Blender crashes, key which is Control F12. So the animation is finished and I've located.
Yeah, I ain't doing all that. This is what I need. FFmpeg video. I'm gonna change this. Okay, now if I render the animation, it should show up on my desktop. Let's go, gang. Yeah, so that's that, everybody. There's my first asset for the game. Totally done. Now, you know, just need to make the character that's going to interact with it, and then I'll need to be doing a bunch of animations and stuff like that. But yeah, day well spent, honestly. It's a good coin, I'd say. It's a good coin. Very cool. Dig it. Well, as always, thanks for watching. Remember to stay strong and stay weird out there, everybody. Salutations and safe travels. Peace out. Goodbye.